We have been watching as well of that front that's been coming in. So let's go ahead and take a look at where we're currently at. As you can see with our 24-hour temperature change, a big change from what we saw about an hour ago, when some areas were up to 15 degrees warmer than this exact time yesterday. Now it looks like we're back on track with many spots. Llano, 0-degree difference from yesterday, but look at San Saba, about 3 degrees warmer than yesterday. Lampasas, 4 degrees warmer. Austin now at 7 degrees warmer, but I'm expecting all these to also get closer to 0 and maybe even a bit cooler as well now that the front has pushed through. With current temperatures right now still sitting at about 69 degrees in Austin, 72 in San Marcos. Lampasas still at 64 degrees. Llano at 68. Fredericksburg at around 68 degrees as well. Mason at 66. We'll all start to see that drop as the day or the afternoon and the evening starts to continue through. Clear skies right now, expected to continue at least as we go on throughout the day itself. So let's play this out a bit more. You can see I'll run the clock all the way through tomorrow. No changes. Clear skies all the way into Friday morning. That's the first chance we get of at least some clouds starting to roll back in one more time. They stick with us throughout most of Friday. And by Saturday, we're looking at partly to mostly cloudy conditions and even the chance of a spot shower or two that could move through. And really, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday all staying at around that 10% chance of rainfall. And it's not until we get to about Tuesday we move up to about 20% chance, and that could lead into Wednesday as well. So as we look at your GFS model here on Sunday morning, there's a lot of moisture, at least along the coast and in the Gulf. But as far as rainfall, we'll get little spots here and there. Continue that throughout Sunday and into Monday, and that 10% chance continues. Really, what we'll be watching is for Tuesday, and by then we're looking at about maybe a quarter of an inch of rainfall overall within our area. But even then, that's on the higher end. I think we're going to stay more to the 1/10 of an inch of rainfall more than anything else. All right, if you're going to be doing any traveling over the next few days, this is what you can expect. Heading to the Rio Grande Valley, get a decent amount of rainfall for Saturday. As we look out into Houston, temperatures there staying at around 60s and 70s, around 77 degrees by Saturday. And if you're heading into Dallas, we're looking at temperatures there around 66 to 69 degrees as we get into Friday. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast, keeping us within the 70s at least through Saturday. Front comes in Saturday into Sunday, and then we're noticing that our temperatures will back down into the 60s. By the way, First Warning Weather University, the Eastern Pacific hurricane season, we had 18 named storms. We had 10 hurricanes, and 3 of those were major hurricanes. And you can see it was above average for named storms and hurricanes and just below average on major hurricanes. Hurricane Eric on June 19, 2025 made landfall near Oaxaca, and of course, the earliest major earliest major hurricane to hit the Pacific coast. All right, let's go ahead and send it over to Tommy House with a look at our sunsets.
You know, it's just a minute, Freddie, but we added a minute tonight to our sunset time in the evening. It was at 5:30 for several days up until yesterday. So something to look forward to for those who enjoy a walk or a jog out and about after your 9 to 5. We'll look at the sunset times here as we compare the next few weeks. January, a couple weeks away to the 23rd, but 6 p.m., so about 30 minutes in 5-6 weeks. And beyond that, still gaining time. February into March, that's when we spring ahead, the 7th into the 8th, 7:34 by March 8th. I said this last hour, I don't want to jump the gun here, but something for those who are enjoying a little more daylight to close out your day to look forward to. So from now to March, we'll gain about 2 hours and 4 minutes. Avery?